this way for more than 50 years. By dinner time. Otto's retired now. He has been for 10 years. But he still lives in the Battery and still spends most of his time in his store.
When we were there all the time, never heard Willerton. Diesel was never fishing on that. Diesel is there now. He never fishing where the we fish. He wouldn't be able to do it.
Otto was fishing before Confederation, before unemployment insurance. There was no such thing as stamps for the winter then. So he fished till weather drove him ashore. He was often out the boat till just to make enough to get his family through the winter. Elsie Wells cooked for the entire trap crew, 6, sometimes 7 men. That meant up every morning by 5.
$1 for every meal I cook for them. Me.
Then there were children to look after and salt fish to be made. Elsie and her sister-in-law were 2 of the women who worked on the flakes, spreading the fish to dry.
I loved it. I used to take my youngsters out and put them down in a tub on the flake, and she never had no children. Mrs. Wills never sick. Alec's wife. I had 4. Just take them out in the mornings and put them, stick them down in the tub. They'd stay there. I spread the flakes for the fish myself in the car, you know. 2 of us used to spread the fish for them while they were fishing.
Elsie and Otto have watched the fishery change and watched the Battery change. It may still seem a world apart from the city, but it's nothing like it used to be when the inshore was thriving. Only a few from that time are left, a few like Otto, still clinging to the roots.
He wouldn't leave the Battery, I would.
No, I don't.
But I would now. I mean, I'd go in town now because nothing out there now, really. As I'm concerned, you know. But while he's here, I'll stay there.
sheds full of cod traps, boats to keep up. They were a dying breed anyway, these inshore fishermen of St. John's. What happens now with the whole industry in crisis? We'll look to the future when Land and Sea returns. Kitty Vitty, otherwise known as the Gut. That other corner of the city where time seems to have stood still. It's where Eli Tucker set down stakes in 1961. He'd been renting space in the Battery for years, but he wanted something of his own. So he came here and built a premises, back when there was big fish and lots of it.
You don't get none of that big long fish now, like we used to. Just the odd one. But then it was, as you'd get then to be fish that you could only dip one and two at a time.
Yeah, those days are over.
Those days won't come back anymore.
The price wasn't there, though. You had to catch a lot to get by, and that's just what Eli Tucker did. His premises grew, and his son came on board, then his grandson. They built more boats, bought more gear, and they did well, right until the end. Their last season, they landed more than 1 million pounds of codfish. Then came the moratorium. The premises Eli figures he could sell, but not his gear.
We got 9 here now, 9 boats. I got 6, my son's got 3. What are you going to do with them? What am I going to do with my cod traps? I got a salmon trap up there now and 35 salmon heads. Nobody wants them. You're not allowed to use them. I got 2 Cape Town traps. I got a mackerel trap from Nova Scotia, design mackerel trap for kitchen mackerel. Brought it in from Nova Scotia 20 years ago. And I got 10 cod traps. All this fishing tackle. Have I got to tell my sons there's no fish? You know, the industry is finished. And there's only one way we can find out. And that's to weed the sea when they open it up again, if there's any fish. I don't think there's going to be any fish. You can't grow fish in 2 years. First, you got to have the fish to lay its spawn. And then the fish got to grow from that. Now what are you going to do in 2 years? At least it's a 20-year job. Any man to get any knowledge.
And that's a long time to wait, isn't it? 20 years.
Fishery.
Yeah.
It sure is. That's to get fish enough to go around the horn like we was always used to.
You won't find too many twine sheds in the west end of St. John's, but there is one in Ronnie Elcock's backyard. Like Eli's, packed full of gear the Elcocks aren't allowed to use. These are only lump nets, but they're an excuse to get together for what's become a Friday Elcock tradition. A feed and a few drinks. There's 2 buckets of riblets in the pot today.
Skipper started one Friday afternoon and he gave it up, and I had to take it up. He backed out.
So he taught you how to cook as well as fish.
But I still knows how to cook his dead and fresh fillet. That's what we were saying though.
These days, the Elcocks and their crew are biding their time. There's no talk of selling out or getting out of the fishery, only of toughing it out until the end of the moratorium, whenever that turns out to be. Even with Huey, who could have retired years ago.
Oh, I don't want to retire. To what? What are you going to retire to? Tell me. Walk around the streets? Can't handle that.
I mean, I'm a lifetime on the water, he's a lifetime on the water, and he's 2 lifetimes on the water, right? When we went that lump here, basically for something to do,
That's our downfall as writers, offshore and inshore. National Sea and that crowd, that's what spoiled our fishery. And I'll never forget that. That's the ruination of our fishery.
Once, Louis Alcock tried to keep his sons away from the fishery. He wanted a better life for them, and that's when fishing was good. Now, things have never looked worse. Yet the Alcocks, all of them, seem happy with the choices they've made, and are determined to see things through, to wait out the moratorium.
I think they've done the right thing now. If you know, and they'll be always fishing. We got so much gear, they'll always have to stay at us. You know. Quite happy.
Do you worry about their future, Mr. Alcock?
No. No, they're big and ugly enough to know the road to work for themselves and do what they got to do. If they can't get a living out of the size of them and you know, if they can't get a living out of it, forget it.
Only time will tell whether the Alcocks can tough it out, whether there will even be a fishery to come back to. They're among the last of their kind here at St. John's, one of the last of the inshore fishing families. Part of the fishery that grew beneath the shadow of the city. Well, that's it for us. This is the
A co-production of Lucatoon Productions and NTV Newfoundland. Land and Sea is provided by the Canadian Broadcast Corporation and by
Science. It's giving us the framework to make things clear. Sprint PCS is proud to support Land and Sea.
By iOmega, makers of the 1 and 2 gig jazz drive, which lets you save worlds of imagination and give birth to prehistoric creatures, all in a Fourier square. iOmega, because it's your stuff.
and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, by viewers like you. Additional funding was provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future.
This is PBS.